Hi, my name is Tricia Sims, and I'm a senior finance major here at Texas Southern University's Jesse H. Jones School of Business.
Hi, my name is Latarian Perkins, and I'm a junior maritime transportation management and security major here at Texas Southern.
Hello, my name is Kayla Ertz. I'm a junior accounting major here at Texas Southern University.
Hi, my name is Kayla McKay, and I'm a senior marketing major at Texas Southern University.
And we are Group Kayla.
Hi, thank you for watching our video. Today, we will be discussing the reinforcement theory, also while evaluating America's multinational corporation, Cisco. Systems and Services Company was founded in 1969 by John Buck. Cisco started its public appearance in the year 1970 and has grown tremendously in sales since then. The company makes a good portion of their money from acquisitions of small distributions. This allows them to have about 20% increase in sales and earnings each year. Cisco has approximately 425,000 sales and service relationships. With Cisco being a multinational corporation, it operates from 194 locations throughout the U.S., Bahamas, Canada, Ireland, and Northern Ireland. Cisco currently employs 50,000 employees throughout North America, and that number continues to grow each year. Impressively, being that Houston, Texas is the fourth largest city in the United States, Cisco's headquarters are found right here in one of the fastest growing cities nationwide. With Cisco continuing to grow and develop each year, the company now has 6 business groups that help improve and develop the company every day. In Chapter 13, we discuss the basis of motivation, equity theory, expectancy theory, reinforcement theory, and global setting theory. Now we will go into further detail of what the reinforcement theory is.
The reinforcement theory is behavioral construct where control is achieved by manipulating the consequence or changing the behavior using reinforcements, punishment, or extinction. The reinforcement theory is used in multiple areas, such as companies, schools, and also businesses. When dealing with reinforcements, the manager should make sure first that their directions are clear. Second, they should make sure that the employees understand exactly what they're supposed to be doing. According to Harvard psychologist B.F. Skinner, when rewarding on-time employees and ignoring late employees, typically, because there's a reward involved, more people are trying to be on time than late.
There are 2 more components of the reinforcement theory: reinforcement contingencies and reinforcement schedule. The reinforcement contingencies is a cause and effect relationship between specific behaviors and specific consequences. The reinforcement schedule is rules that specify which behaviors will be reinforced, which consequences will follow those behaviors, and the schedule by which those consequences will be delivered.
And now we will be discussing the intermittent reinforcement schedule. Fixed interval time, which is consequences that follows behaviors after a fixed time has elapsed. Variable interval time, consequences follow behaviors after different times, sometimes shorter, sometimes longer. That varies around specific average time. Fixed ratio behavior, consequences follow a specific number of behaviors. Lastly, variable ratio behavior, where consequences follow different numbers of behaviors, sometimes more, sometimes less. That varies around specific average number of behaviors.
Now that you know a little more about the reinforcement theory, I'm going to go into detail about the positive and negative reinforcements. So positive reinforcements present motivating and reinforcing stimulus to the person after the desired behavior is exhibited making the behavior more likely to happen in the future. A negative reinforcement occurs when a response or behavior is strengthened by stopping, removing, or avoiding a negative outcome. Before getting into the negative reinforcement examples, many people often confuse negative reinforcement with punishment, and that's not the case. With negative reinforcement, you are increasing a behavior, whereas with punishment, you are decreasing a behavior. Now on to the negative reinforcement examples. The first great reinforcement tool is the point system method. The point system method is a common negative reinforcement tool that is used within many businesses, including Cisco, whose headquarters are currently in Houston, Texas. For example, if an employee is late or clocks out early, the company will then deduct points from the employee. After an employee has lost all of their points, the managers will then take the next step, which for most is termination from the job. The next example of negative reinforcement is doing a task to avoid a lecture. The first example of positive reinforcement is Macy's credit cards, because Macy's employees are offered incentives such as Macy's Money when they open a credit card. The next example is reaching and exceeding your sales quota. For example, if you make your goal, which is $100,000, and you exceed that, the company would provide you with an extra $50 on your paycheck. And that would be an incentive for you to reach your goal and exceed it every time.
There are several steps managers could take and use with the reinforcement theory and also help motivate other employees. The 5 steps to motivating workers using the reinforcement theory are identify, measure, analyze, intervene, and evaluate. Identify, meaning singling out the most critical performance-related behaviors. Measure, meaning determine the baseline frequency of these behaviors. Analyze, meaning studying the causes and consequences of these behaviors. Intervene, meaning changing these organizations by using negative and positive reinforcements to increase the frequency of these critical behaviors. And evaluate, meaning assessing the extent to which this intervention actually changed workers' behaviors.
Systems and Services Company, or Cisco, is the largest marketer and distributor of food service products in North America. Currently, Cisco provides food services to approximately 270,000 different businesses throughout the continent and employs over 50,000 employees to help facilitate these processes. By implementing the reinforcement theory into their management processes, Cisco has been able to maintain a large, content employee base which personifies the behaviors they seek in their employees. For example, Cisco provides all full-time employees with a comprehensive benefits package which includes dental, vision, medical, and other important benefits. Because these benefits are so favorable, it encourages staff to remain committed full-time workers. Cisco also utilizes the reinforcement theory to persuade their employees to receive regular medical care. In order to be eligible for Cisco's 2016 Wellness Rewards program, an associate and their spouse both have to be enrolled in a Cisco-sponsored medical plan. If eligible, employees can earn up to $600 to use for out-of-pocket healthcare expenses. With this program, employees who are proactive in their medical health are rewarded. Good morning.
Latarian, good morning. I've seen that you've been on time for the past 3 days. I think you deserve a day off, a paid day off.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, sorry I'm late. I know I've been late, but whatever.
Kayla, this is your 3rd time this week. We took all your points. We've had a meeting. I'm sorry, you just have to go. I have to
Go
terminate
where?
you. I have to terminate you.
Can I have my paycheck?
Now, let's wrap things up. In conclusion, the reinforcement theory is the process of shaping behavior by controlling the consequences of behavior through positive rewards and/or negative punishments. As discussed, there are two types of reinforcement, positive and negative. Managers must discern exactly what type of reinforcement is necessary and the appropriate time to deliver the reinforcement, whether positive or negative.